Every sign has insecurities, but these four have the strongest, most noticeable insecurities that can even hinder them. If you're wondering which zodiac signs are the most insecure, you'll find some suggestions in this astrology guide. Confidence is one of our most important characteristics of all because it is the belief we have in ourselves. Yet the self-deprecating ideas which flood our minds only hold us back and prevent us from achieving our true potential. These aren't ideas that come and go on a whim but are rather notions about ourselves that have become ingrained into our psyche over time. When we are continually presented with an image of how we should be and when that image contradicts parts of us, doubts about our normality and worth start to arise. Some of the signs may get insecure about their appearance, whereas for others it may be about their status and reputation in society. In fact, knowing the characteristics of your sign can help you glean further insights into what the stars have set out for your personality. According to an astrologer, this can include the things you are most insecure about, as well as the best way to overcome them, based on your sign's traits. Who are the most insecure zodiac signs, and who are the most confident? While it does depend on which zodiac signs you ask, water signs Cancer and Pisces tend to take things to heart, leading to lowered self-esteem and an increase in insecure feelings. On the other hand, confident zodiac signs tend to be fire signs like Aries and Leo, who prefer to be in the spotlight, absorbing all the attention, good or bad. As with confidence, we can be insecure about many things. We may have the opposite of self-confidence and be highly doubtful of our abilities or our talents. We may not feel that we can trust other people to do the right thing for others, and not just themselves. No one is 100% confident or insecure. Most of us have a lot of one and a little of the other. Which zodiac signs are most insecure? Starting up with rank 5 most insecure zodiac, Capricorn, December 22 - January 19. Capricorns are not confident in their social skills. Capricorns land somewhere in the middle between those who are confident and those who are insecure. If they're in the middle of a project or there's an issue in regard to their work, they're extremely confident when it comes to interpersonal or romantic interactions. They tend to be more introverted and insecure. Capricorns tend to hide their insecurity behind a wall and come off as hard-hearted or strange when, in reality, they are just not confident in their social skills. To get what you want when you want it in the way you want it requires a lot of ambition and a hell of a lot of confidence. Capricorn women like you are hard-headed and stubborn as heck, and to be able to achieve your goals you need to have a degree of confidence. Your sign is a talented one that knows her worth and isn't ashamed to admit it. On the contrary, you like to talk yourself up if it means you can nab that promotion. When Capricorn begins to doubt themselves, it's often in response to being reminded that they're all work and no play. The hardworking sign should remember that they like to work hard because they see the results of everything they've put into their projects. To maintain your confidence, try getting focused and completing all of your work first. Being consistent will make you feel like the best possible version of yourself, and from there, you'll be able to see what you can do about making free time for yourself. Next up, rank 4, Pisces, February 19 - March 20. Pisces is emotionally dependent. Pisces has a heart of gold and wants to be in the good graces of everybody. But sometimes they can get too caught up in what others think about them and worry that people are talking about them in a negative light. They often get concerned that people will take them the wrong way or misinterpret their intentions altogether. One thing about Pisces is that they tend to be easily led. If they were confident and strong with their convictions, they'd stand up for themselves and say no whenever they needed to. Instead, they lean more towards insecurity than confidence. They are, however, confident when it comes to their imagination or sharing their creativity. If they paint something or take a photograph, they know it's good and want to share it. Pisces is one of the most dreamy and spiritual signs of the zodiac, and therefore, one of the signs most prone to outside influence. If you feel that your confidence is zapped, it might have little to actually do with you, and everything to do with the energy of the people you're around. When you feel that happening, water can be a refreshing energy supply to this water zodiac sign. If you live near a body of water or even a man-made pond or river, pay it a visit. Just being by the water can be restorative for your mind and body. If not, a bath or shower is the next best thing. Third on our list of the most insecure zodiac, Libra, September 23, October 22. Libra struggles to feel good about themselves. Just as much as Libra loves to make a good impression, they can equally fear losing face and tarnishing their reputation with those that they respect and admire the most. Sometimes they just need to worry less about what other people think and chill. Libras need approval from others in order to feel okay with themselves. They will fish for compliments by tearing themselves down and waiting for their friends to tell them that they're beautiful. And they will go on dating sites even when they don't feel like getting dinner just to see if anyone is interested. They want reassurance that there are people out there who are attracted to them. As a Libra, you hate to be alone, and will do whatever is necessary to keep that from happening. You fish for compliments from friends when you're feeling down about yourself and will keep a dude on the line. Whenever you need a quick ego boost, anything to reassure you that you are worth attention and important or attractive enough to be noticed. Peacekeeping Libra is a sign known for maintaining balance and generously adapting to the wants and needs of others around them. Unfortunately, this doesn't always spell confidence. That's why we recommend that Libras develop a truly unique sense of style in order to stand out from the crowd. Even if you struggle to assert yourself with your words, you should assert your existence visually. Make an impression with your looks first, and maybe your words will follow. We are getting closer to the most insecure zodiac. Next up, Rank 2, Virgo, August 23, September 22. Virgo is extremely self-critical. Virgo might be considered practical and neat, but underneath all that order they are a roiling bundle of nerves. Anxiety is one of the biggest weaknesses of this sign of the zodiac because they are so critical of everyone and everything, not the least being themselves. Virgos like to have full control over their life and can be quite insecure about the idea of losing that control in one way or another. They work hard to maintain order and stability in their life, and they'll do whatever they can to prevent chaos from erupting. Virgos are terrified of looking stupid by saying the wrong thing, which is why they hate public speeches and first dates and really, any human interaction. Even when a night went well, they replay the memory again and again in their head until they find something they did wrong. And in their mind they're always doing something wrong. Perfectionist and studious Virgo usually has a handle on things, but overcommitting can also lead them to burnout. If you're not feeling confident that you can accomplish everything you've hoped, or that you don't have a handle on things, let your biggest skills get you back on track. Start by figuring out everything you want to do and the steps it'll take to do them. From there, break things down further, if needed, and then start setting your priorities. Quickly things can go from overwhelming to manageable, and you'll regain your confidence with each thing you can check off the list. And finally, we are down to the most insecure zodiac in astrology, ranked number 1, Cancer, June 21, July 22. Insecurity is one of the greatest weaknesses of Cancer, which is why you're so close to the top. Your overactive imagination and suspicious personality mean that you tend to spin your mind in circles thinking about the worst-case scenarios and overanalyzing what everyone thinks of you, to the point where you've fallen into a dark hole of self-esteem issues. The emotionally sensitive zodiac sign Cancer is most prone to feelings of insecurity. They care a lot about other people's opinions and tend to take any comments extremely personally. Their tendency to spend a lot of time in their home environment along with their highly imaginative minds means that some small constructive criticism can transform into a whole assault on their existence. This sign needs constant reassurance from family and friends, otherwise, the insecurities build up. The Cancer personality can feel insecure about their self-worth even whilst knowing that it's all in their head. They can often succeed at seeing the positives and strengths in others but minimize their own positive attributes, feeling like they aren't as good and don't match up. Even though Cancer tends to hide it under their tough shells, they may be the most emotional sign of the zodiac. As much as you want to contain them, all of those intense feelings are not meant to be dealt with on your own. When you're not feeling your most confident, instead of shouldering the entire burden, reach out to that person who always has your back. Confide in them, and if you want actual advice, ask for it. Sometimes, that's all you need to learn to have your own back, too.